What up, guys? Alchemist, I got something nice for you. So I had to spin a block real quick. I had to run it back with the same build but different exotic. So last time we used felwinter helm with this build, but now we're going to use winter's Guile. I know a lot of warlocks probably forgot about this goddamn exotic. I know. But this exotic perk is Warlord's Sigil. And what it says is defeating targets with melee attacks increase your melee damage. Targets frozen by penumbral blast automatically shatter, but we ain't worried about that part. That first part literally gives warlocks combination blow, like hunters. That's basically what it does, but less time. I wish they'll buff this exotic and give y'all more time with it, because as of right now, if y'all get a melee kill with it, I think they only give y'all 5 seconds to hurry up and get another kill to get the next stack. Yeah, they give y'all 5 seconds. So I wish Bungie go back to this exotic and give y'all at least 10 seconds. At least 10 seconds. But the max damage you can get with this exotic is 400%, I believe. I'll throw it on screen if I'm wrong. But I believe y'all get a 400% increased melee damage. But the great thing about Warlord Sigil that is different than Hunter's combination blow is it works for all melee attacks. Meaning anything can proc that perk and benefit from it. I can throw a regular melee and get the perk proc, and it'll buff on my regular melee attack. 451, 652, 852, 1052. That's just give y'all a good example that I can do, and then 1253. So that's a good example of anything work with it. What do that mean, Alchemist? I'm glad you asked. What that mean is this works with my melees, of course. It works with Monte Carlo. It works with Glaze, like Winterbite, but Winterbite don't really have a good synergy with this. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. It works with Lightning Surge. It works with every melee. Okay, so when you bump your stat to 200 to get that extra 30% melee stat, then you get something as damaging as this. So we just keep stabbing with Monte Carlo. And you can see Monte Carlo damage just keep going up higher, and higher, right? Doing a maximum of 5,200 damage on just red names. Okay? So, what will happen if we get this, do this on like something like the Subjugators, since they tanky and whatnot, right? If we do this on the Subjugators and we get their, we're gonna get their the health on the first one low, and then we're gonna start stabbing, just so you guys the damage, right? So if we do something like this where we freeze him, then Monte Carlo stabs him, okay, 3,000 something, stab again, he almost died from the first stab. He almost died. We got times 3 stacks now. We got times 4 now. Times 5. Now we're at times 5. We get almost a one shot with the perk at times 5. So that just give you a good example of how much damage it adds on with Monte Carlo. Now if I had 200 perfectly stat, then it's a high chance that would have one shot at them. Now what happens if we stack that with Lightning Surge? Okay, I got the Subjugator weak. So I'm going to punch this Subjugator, kill him. I'm going to punch the Subjugator, kill him, like I said. Then I'm going to stab this one. Herb gets twice. Now we're going to start doing Lightning Surges. Just to show how much damage it's doing, right? At times 3, it started one-shotting these Subjugators. That's times 4, times 5. And that just gives you an example of how strong it really is once you get the times 5 stack going. So that's just give you an example of how strong Winter Guile makes Warlocks melees with anything. Whether it's with Monte Carlo or your Lightning Surges, you can go crazy. And then if you put this on the build of Prismatic, where like y'all seen with my felwinter build, we're able to get Transcendence very quick, and we able to spam Lightning Surge a lot. So just go through it again. I got Winter Wrath on purpose so that we can use this to get Dark Transcendence in our build very quick whenever we get the super, so we can go back Transcendence again and go crazy for our lightning surges. But also too, this gives us Frost Armor from Faster to Purpose for survivability, and this gives us Stasis Shards from the artifact. We got on Phoenix Dive to heal ourselves real quick. We got Arcane Needle to get the 3 melee charges, so we can do Lightning Surge 3 times. We got Cold Snap on, so I can always freeze somebody and then get that Shatter extra damage with my melee on them, which is dumb damage. We got Lightning Surge, of course. Lightning Surge gives Amplified, so now we got Amplified on and Frost Armor. So now the enemies are missing their shots, and we got that 33% damage resistance with the 15% damage resistance. We got Devour on Feed the Void whenever we kill people with Lightning Surge. We get Devour, so we get improved health and grenades to spam our Cold Snap grenade even more. And Cold Snap grenade gives Dark Transcendence as well, right? We got our Fragments, which is Facet of Awakening. So whenever we get rapid kills with our Lightning Surge, we'll make an Ionic Trace, and Ionic Trace give us ability energy, so we get our melee back quicker. We got on Facet of Balance, so whenever we get 3 light kills, we get 10% melee energy back. So help us get our melee back for Lightning Surge. We got Faster Protection on for an extra 15% damage reduction. And then we got Faster Purple on for the Frost Armor. And then we got Faster Sacrifice on, so whenever we're killing people with Lightning Surge while we got Devour active or Amplify active, we get Dark Transcendence in our Transcendence bar, so we can get our Transcendence back quicker to spam Lightning Surge again. And again, as y'all know, as I spam Lightning Surge in my in Transcendence, it keep making the bar go back up for us to spam it some more. As you already know, like I said, we're rocking Monte Carlo. The bayonet does get buffed by Winter Guile, making it do insane damage. So stacking this with the melee stat and the Winter Guile, it's ridiculous. Artifact. The main thing you want in the artifact is Light Force Lead, which basically make it that for 7 seconds you do increase ammo generation whenever you get kills with the Monte Carlo. So, you know, help you get your special and heavy ammo back quicker. Third column, you want to make sure you have Frost Renewal on. We got Frost Armor in this build, so you might as well freeze people around us if we do get red health. You want Refresh Threads and Elemental Coalescence so that you can make Stasis Shards with both of these on. And then when you pick up Stasis Shard, not only do Stasis Shard give you melee energy, whatever your least charged ability at that time, it get energy as well because of Refresh Threads. You want to have on that fresh bullet smell. This make it that whenever you pick up an ammo brick, I know the numbers now, I tested it myself. Whenever you pick up an ammo brick, you get kinetic weapon surge ×2 for 10 seconds, which is 17% extra damage for your kinetic weapons. So if you ever pick up an ammo brick, just make that Monte Carlo do 17% more damage with his bullets, not the melee, just the bullets. I got energy acceleration on for my rocket sidearm. And then we got Shield Crush on, so whenever we got Frost Armor on, this is making that our Lightning Surge do 50% more damage. Stack that with Winter Guile, 400%, and yeah, we're just getting some insane damage numbers with the melee stat itself. Then our armor mods, we got on 2 hands on, so whenever we kill enemies with our Lightning Surge or just Lightning Surge, because I don't think it's worth for uncharged melees. So for our Lightning Surge, we'll be getting super energy to be able to get our super back so we can spam it for Dark Transcendence energy. We got on Kinetic Siphon, so Monte Carlo get a kill while you're shooting it and make an orb. We got 3 heavy handers on, so we can make orbs out there with Lightning Surge. We want orbs, so we get Frost Armor. Chest piece, we got melee damage resistant on. We also gonna be within 5 meters of enemies because we're doing Lightning Surges, and stabbing on bayonet with Monte Carlo, so to give us that 15% damage reduction. And then we got Void and Solar Resistance on for whatever element you're going against in that mission. We got Better Already on, start a health regen whenever we pick up an orb. Stack that with the 99 health stat we got. You're getting most of your health back whenever you pick up an orb. Stack that with Devour. You're never worried about dying. We got Invigoration on, so pick up an Orb Power, we get melee energy back. And then we got Orb of Restoration on, so wherever our least charge ability is, it get energy back as well when they pick up an Orb Power. This does stack with Invigoration, so if our melee ability is the least charged ability, we get a chunk of energy back from both of these activating together. And then that's go with the artifact as well with the stasis shards and stuff. And then our class item, we got 1-2 finisher on, so we do a finisher move. Whenever we got 3 armor charges, we can finish a move and get a chunk of our melee energy back. We got outreach on, so whenever we use our class ability, we get some melee energy back. And then we got Reaper on, the pop class ability, we kill somebody for our melee, not melee, with Monte Carlo, with shooting the weapon, or make an orb. Stats, you want 200 melee stat, and then you can just go the rest into your super stat. That's mainly what you want. Other than that, and then of course you can go health, in case you want to make sure your Aura of the Power on the ground give you a chunk of health. But you got Devour, so you shouldn't be really worried about that too much. You can rock whatever special or heavy weapon you want. This build goes crazy, as you see in the gameplay in the top right corner. Went through that very quick, and then also you seen I used in Mythic in the beginning footage. Warlocks have a melee build, okay? Warlocks have a melee build to just go insane and delete enemies without a care in the world. Do not sleep on Winter's Guile. Use it with your lightning surges, and I promise you, you'll be shredding through enemies and content non-stop. Anyway, love you guys. Appreciate you guys as always. If you wondering which one I prefer, felwinter or Winter Guile, I can't make my mind. I'll be honest. I love that Winter Guile delete champions and stuff immediately just from doing it once, and then I just go about my business and then spamming it in prismatic and doing chunks of damage to bosses, just spamming it with groups of enemies. I love the damage, but also felwinter, it not only weakened the enemy by 30% for my teammates and stuff, it also blinded enemies. So it's a toss up for me. It's a toss up. Y'all pick y'all decision. felwinter is definitely safer in solo content. It blinded enemies, so you don't have to worry about them damaging you. But you don't gotta worry about blinding them and them damaging you if you kill them immediately with Winter Guile. So you pick your poison. Pick your poison. Anyway, love you guys. Appreciate you guys always. Peep the drip. And until next time, stay up.